What the hell is Saw Sports or whatever that last call was talking about? What the hell is that?
Guys are from Free Love, man.
What's going on, Houston Texans fans? What's going on, Sauce Nation? It's Toxicity Tinney, back at it again. Now, last night was absolutely defeating if you were looking at the game through my point of view. Now, preseason doesn't count for any wins or losses whatsoever. Nor do I ever look at a preseason game that way. But what I do look at it as is simple. It's skill versus skill. And we are inept at having any kind of competition against the Dallas Cowboys last night. And that is a difficult thing to realize. Where you feel like some things were going good leading into this game, they didn't go that way. Where you felt like some things that some players can do for you would help, didn't happen. It was an absolute call to reality as far as what happened with the game that happened on Saturday. Now, I will say this. I was not expecting the Andrew Luck retirement. I was not expecting it whatsoever. Now, does it open it up? Yeah, absolutely. But that's for a conversation on a different day. Let's be honest with ourselves and really take a look at what's been going on. The rumors leading into the game, the things that happened. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if something really popped off probably Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. So definitely stay glued to your Twitter, your social media. I'm sure that the Houston Texans are going to try to address something somehow, some way. Now, today I want to do things a bit differently. I want to get rid of the bitter taste. I want to get rid of the nastiness from what happened yesterday. And I really want to pour my thoughts onto you. Help you create a flavor. Help you taste what I'm seeing. And unfortunately, I have to inform you that I'm using the flavor of clown ass. And who provides this clown ass to me? It's Bill O'Brien, the clown, the numero uno fucking clown in the city of Houston, Bill O'Brien. The saddest part about this situation is I've never seen a grown-ass man consistently on a regular basis embarrass himself so regularly that you could put your fucking watch to it. Spends all week telling us that Matt Khalil is going to be the starting left tackle, just to turn around to say, oh, Roderick Johnson has to do it again. And then what else does he do? He starts Julian Davenport at left tackle. And like a gift from the gods themselves, Jason Garrett and company decide to leave Taco in the game. So we get to see Roderick go up against Taco. We get to see Roderick stonewall him. Did he stop him most of the game? No. But hell, if he didn't give him a fight. I mean, that's what we needed to see out of our left tackle. And you got this young man, Roderick Johnson, doing it. And you got Julian Davenport, who's in his third year, and he can't fucking stop a leak on a faucet. This shit is beyond funny to me. I know some of y'all are like, don't hit the red panic button. I'm not hitting the red panic button. I simply state the facts. And the facts is this clown, O'Brien, has yet again embarrassed himself. And it's just absolutely hilarious to me. It's hilarious to watch people defend him. It's hilarious to watch him go out here and say these things and they get proven wrong time after time. It's absolutely, I mean, it's almost sweet sustenance that I need to survive. I need to have those tears, those awkward looks into the camera when he has to get out there and give the interviews and realize I just made myself look like an ass. I shit myself on national TV, kind of like Nick Martin. I mean, if we really want to take a look at this season and we want to categorize it or chronicle it through pictures, what better way than to have the fucking shit pants picture at the beginning of the year? I really feel like that's a great setup to what we're going to see throughout the Houston Texans year. And I mean, like I said, I am sorry I had to give you the bitter first. Let's move on to something that's not so repugnant, something that's not quite as bad, but let's talk about the bland flavor. The bland flavor of the Houston Texans. And that's going to be the Houston Texans depth chart. We ain't deeper than a kiddie pool right now. We are ankle deep when it comes to talent. When you got to sit guys like J.J. Watt, Whitney Merciless, DeAndre Hopkins, whatever healthy number 2 we have at the time, and rather it be if Kiki can get back or not. Who knows what's going to happen on that front. I'm thinking Tyron Johnson. What if you got to sit him? Who else do we have in this depth chart to assist this team move forward? Who's going to help move the ball down the field? Who's going to do these things? I mean, I surely cannot do them. I'm much too much of a round man to do these things. I can't go just walk on for the Houston Texans. I know most people in the city can't just walk on to go into the Houston to help them. But what the problem is that our front office, our committee GMs, they have failed to put a team together to field a proper team for week 1. We have talented players on this team, stars, heroes, some legends in the making. But they're not going to be able to succeed properly, see their full potential, because they have no one backing them up. Everything that they do good will be put onto the field, and everything bad done by our depth will pretty much erase or negate all of the good that our stars do. I can almost guarantee this, and I can almost say with confidence that our depth is going to be one of the biggest issues that we have all year. We'll start off with a 53-man roster week 1, but by week 17, I guarantee that we may almost see a 15-man personnel change. Don't blame me, blame Bill O'Brien. It's not my fault, it's his fault. Look towards him. Like I said, let's get the nasty taste out of our mouth. Let's scrape our tongue. Let's do whatever we have to get that taste out of our mouth. Let's move on to the better tastes. Let's go on to that rich flavor of success. And y'all might be asking, what flavor of success? We got trounced last night. We got absolutely destroyed. Let's take solace in the fact that we do have our starters. Like, I'm pretty sure that with the correct personnel change, the offense could have got going with Deshaun Watson. Let's be honest here, okay? If he had a better offensive line, a little bit better scheme behind him, they were probably going to get the ball off to Hopkins, maybe Fuller, if he could have had just some kind of protection. So, I'm still going to give those guys a slide because their talent has won us games before. But let's talk about J.J. Watt and Whitney Merciless. That first series against the Dallas Cowboys was absolutely textbook. They went out there, skill versus skill, and dominated that fucking Dallas Cowboy offensive line. Now I'm talking about D-line versus O-line. The back end, we already know the story about that. And we're not getting into the nasty flavors again. Houston Texans, you're in a good situation right now with this run defense, at least the starting run defense. Anybody behind that? It's a little porous. But let's relax and enjoy that robust flavor of knowing that as long as J.J. Watt is healthy, as long as Whitney Merciless is healthy, we got us a pretty good defensive line that's going to hold up against run games, probably put some pressure here and there. It's going to depend on how it goes. Let's not shoot for the moon this year. J.J. Watt's a little up there in years. Whitney Merciless, he's got something to prove. I'm more than certain that that's going to mesh together very well for us this year. And last but not least, the cherry on top. Roderick Johnson, one of the brightest points of this season by far. This young man, he is absolutely shown up to get a spot. He's playing to win, and that's what we need. Hopefully going forward, this young man does secure a roster spot. I can't say for sure. I don't make those decisions. But I am looking forward to seeing Roderick Johnson's career grow, see where he can take it, and what's going to happen in the future. Hopefully, some of the things that I've said before will come to pass, and we're going to see a budding champion, a budding star in Roderick Johnson. I think you can't celebrate him enough for what he did last night. He absolutely fought Taco Johnson. And you know what? He actually won, I feel, because quite honestly, you had to pull Taco out. Kept getting hurt. That's not a good sign for the Cowboys. But you know who didn't get hurt? Roger. And I'll stand by that young man all day. Now, like I said, stick very close to your social medias. Pay attention Monday through Wednesday, because if anything's going to pop off, I think it's going to happen then. Thank you for tuning in. This is Toxic City Tinney. Y'all have y'all a great one.
Perfect.